just a fair warning. You might want to be able to come closer so that I was about to say camera can hear, but
so the microphone can hear.
Okay.
Hey, well, I'm White Black Spider-Man.
Now you're gonna get me canceled for that.
No, this is the mask Miles Morales wears.
Yeah.
But I'm Caucasian.
So, I guess fair enough. Anywho, this is Sabaton, Lady of the Dark, the official lyric video. So, you know for this one we had to get our resident female.
Darkness.
Yay. So, Brooks and Tiff are here. What do you know about the Lady of the Dark?
She only comes out at night.
That's about it.
That's probably the only thing we're going to be able to guess correctly.
She has the female genitalia.
I feel like I've heard about her, but I don't...
Okay, so this is on Sabaton's website for this particular song. I think, yeah, it's sabaton.net. They've got a little bit of info, a very brief historic fact about what the song is about. And it's short. It does not go into detail, but it gets you the bare basics of what you need to know. Yeah, Lady of the Dark is about, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, it is a Serbian name, so I'm going to have that Slav pronunciation. Milunka Savic. Although it's got a accent over the C, so I'm not sure. Savic, I don't know. Someone will correct me if they know. A Serbian woman who took her brother's place in the army, partly disguised as a man, she would eventually she would eventually become among the most decorated soldiers of World War I.
I know what we're talking about now.
So, I don't know the details of what she did to earn all those medals.
Pretty sure they made it a Disney movie roughly based off of that.
Roughly.
If it's today's Disney, they mess so much up. They get so much wrong.
Talk about Mulan.
Yes.
Young girl takes her father's place in the army.
Yeah, except instead of the relatable version that they did in the... Except instead of the relatable version where she had to pretend... She was much more careful about hiding her identity and actually had to work her way up to being competent. They just made that one a total Mary Sue. Like, she's great off the bat and all that good jazz.
She has magic powers when it's convenient.
Why are you flicking my toe?
No. I just like her fake name is Ping, right? So Fa Ping.
Ping.
Fa Ping, which has a different meaning somewhere. I'm not going to say on the channel.
Anyways, I think 3 minutes is a long enough introduction into Lady of the Dark.
Yeah, because I want food. And I want to watch this.
So, we are going to go ahead and get into this. I've heard... It's been a while, but while I was waiting on a live stream for somebody...
Did you check your sound?
No, I did not, but I'm going to assume it's correct, but
well,
just in case.
It's lower than usual because of what we were trying to do yesterday. Remember?
Well, I turned it up.
Yeah, I mean, higher than usual because of what we were doing yesterday. How's it sound? Does it sound fine?
Sound fine.
It's probably going to sound as good as we're going to get. It sounds echoey hearing it through here, but it'll probably be a little bit clearer. For some reason.
Go on.
Anyways, link to the original will be in the description. Please make sure you guys have seen it before you watch our reaction. And with that out of the way, let us go ahead and
build my army for the Crusades.
Let us go ahead and go.
I like your house.
Thank you. About to say someone was playing this song in the lead up to their live stream, but I don't remember enough details. So she might have been one of the earlier examples of a woman who actually got in combat and such. after this, we'll finally only have 2 songs left of the album, so looking forward to that. Okay, so the short description we read off of the Sabaton's website about the song didn't quite go into the full details, it seems. According to what I'm reading right here, she wasn't just the most decorated, one of the most decorated soldiers in the First World War. According to this, she's the most decorated female combatant in the recorded history of warfare itself. So, most decorated woman in war history. Big deal!
Badass.
Very big deal. Apparently, she also fought in the Balkan Wars, too. That preceded World War I. If I'm not mistaken.
I love her.
So, there's a picture of her. And, of course, most decorated female soldier, they only show her with 2 medals, but I assume that was only the start.
Usually.
So, she actually achieved the rank of sergeant and served from 1912 to 1919, so 7 years. Okay. Okay, so it says here, and this is according to Wikipedia, it might not be the most accurate. Yeah, so.
I hate Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I don't know, they've gotten better. You just want to make sure you fact check it with a reliable source.
It depends on what it is. But anyways, it says in 1912 her brother received call-up papers for mobilization for the First Balkan War. She chose to go in his place, cutting her hair and donning men's clothes and joining the Serbian army. She quickly saw combat and received her first medal and was promoted to corporal in the Battle of Bregalnica. I'm probably saying that wrong. Engaged in battle, she sustained wounds, and it was only then, when recovering from her injuries in the hospital, that her true gender was revealed, much to the surprise of the attending physicians. So, Serbian Mulan.
Serbian Mulan. Our plot of Mulan, only with guns versus swords.
So this said there was some repercussions, I guess. Savik was called before her commanding officer. They didn't want to punish her because she had proven a valuable and highly competent soldier. The military deployment that had resulted in her sex being revealed had been her 10th. But neither was it suitable for a young woman to be in combat. She was offered a transfer to the nursing division. Savik stood at attention and insisted she only wanted to fight for her country as a combatant. The officer said he'd think it over and give her his answer the next day. Still standing at attention, Savik responded, "I will wait." It is said he only made her stand an hour before agreeing to send her back to the infantry. In 1914, in the early... So that was during the... I'm going to assume that was during the
Balkan Wars, yes.
Yeah. Okay. It says in 1914, in the early days of World War I, Savik was awarded her very first... I'm going to butcher this word. Karolzorte. It's got weird things on the D's.
They got the 2 dots above the D's.
Yeah. It says Star with Swords. You ain't got no luck if I ain't got no luck.
Let me try. Where am I looking at?
Right there.
Kodoristo.
It's probably wrong either way.
Whatever.
After the Battle of Kolubara, she received her second Star with Swords after the Battle of the Kurna Bend in 1916. when she captured 23 Bulgarian soldiers single-handedly.
Badass, once again.
Huh.
Where has she managed that?
I don't know.
Titties!
That's what I was thinking! That is what I was thinking, like, hey. If you put your guns down, I'll unbutton it.
Sold!
Alright, this is a good one to play. Yes.
Oh, man.
How to turn a wholesome thing
Orchids.
into something horny.
Yeah. Whoever called us the terrible trio is probably accurate. So. But still, though, that's impressive. That's impressive. That I don't know how she was. Again, I don't know. We don't know how she was able to do it. Probably not what was suggested, but still impressive. That's 23 enemy soldiers.
Who are all men. Just think about it.
Honestly,
I'm not gonna call her.
The question of what did she do? How did she? That's impressive.
We'll look it up afterwards, but still, that's.
I'll look it up after I get my food because I'm starting to get hangry.
Okay.
And I don't get hangry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm hangry.
I don't usually get hangry.
So, anyways, but that was a good song. I like the song. It is. We are now 4 times We are now 4 times the length of the song into this reaction, just talking about it and whatnot. So
we're actually talking about it for once.
Yeah. So we need to go ahead and wrap it up before we get off track, which I know we are going to do. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed, comment your favorite part of the song, and what's been your favorite song off of this album. Again, we still only have... I think if I'm not mistaken, we only have 2 more songs left on this album, and that is Valley of Death and Versailles. I think that's the only 2 we have left. Subscribe if you're new, and tap the bell to get notified whenever I upload a video so you don't miss any reactions, gameplay, or otherwise from me. Also, go check out my Discord. Link is also down in the description. Come join. We'll talk, post memes, songs, videos, artwork. You can even self-promote your own stuff and just have some fun. What's wrong?
My tattoo just looked twisted whenever I held my arm up. So it's like, is my tattoo not straight? Ignore me.
And I also have a Patreon. I also have a Patreon in case you guys feel like showing some extra support. Which, considering I just ordered a new PC that actually has some good specs, would help. This has been Lance Corporal Hawk. Link to the Patreon is in the description. This has been Lance Corporal Hawk 30, Brooks and Tiffany, signing off.